game, or are you just still on a high?
I'm very happy with life. My friends, I was talking to them, just reflecting. I was driving to the game, and I was like, guys, I'm driving to an NBA game today. Can you believe it? Put a suit on, put my favorite watch on, flew my parents out. One of my best friends was in the stands with my parents. We won. Great night, great day. Very happy.
Do you look up at your parents in the stands during the game at all?
I always look at my parents during the games. And you've never met my mother, but you can hear her during every game that I've ever had. I can always hear her. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's because she's my mother or if she's really that loud. I think it's a combination of both, but she's always there supporting, screaming, and cheering her heart out. So it's tremendous to have that type of support.
What kind of stuff is she yelling usually?
Any and everything. Defense, rebound, don't foul, make the free throw, get back, play harder, good shot, just keep your head, anything, any and everything. She's extremely supportive of everyone. Sometimes she even cheers for the other team. She told me how happy she was to see Westbrook after the game because she loves him. I was like, geez, Mom. But no, she's tremendous. Love her to death.
So you had that moment driving to the game. Was there another one, like national anthem, the first time you check in?
We were running on the court, and Royce is the last guy, and I turned around to Royce and was like, hey, Royce, I'm kind of excited right now. It's a good time to be here. And there was a moment, I don't know if someone caught it, but I was guarding DeRozan at the top, and I think they were trying to, it was the last maybe seconds of the third quarter. And I probably, in my mind, I'm like, this is exactly everything I've ever wanted to be. And I'm sitting there guarding DeRozan at the top of the key, and I'm like, man, life's amazing. Exactly where I wanted to be. Exactly all the hard work paid off. All of it was worth it. And I'm sitting here at the top. So there might have been a slight unconscious smile on my face because in my head I'm guarding him exactly where I wanted to be in life. So I'm very happy with the night. Just try to build on that. Great team win. Great for the organization. Coach Out got his first win. And we just want to build off of the good habits that we displayed last night.
What stood out to you about that third quarter especially?
The fire department, we did a good job. I know everyone likes to say bench mob. I'm being front right now, fire department. Why? Because you have to be ready when your number's called. And the fire department's always called. Always called. So that's kind of the mindset. One of my friends, Ricardo, sent that to me. It was a quarterback from the Browns. One of his friends sent him a picture of a fire department. I was like, what does this mean? And it was like, always be ready when your number's called. So I'm like, that's the mentality that we have coming off the bench. Always be ready when your number's called because your number is going to be called. You will have to go in the game, whether it's 2 minutes, and it's a long season, you may end up having to play 30 minutes. And you need to be ready to impact, produce, and contribute. And we did a great job of that.
What do you think the key is to making sure that effort that was really there for all 4 quarters? What do you think the key is to making sure it sticks for all 82?
It's something that we've had the entire preseason. Guys, we have the right guys, as you know, that have that energy, have that grit, that edge, that attitude. Most notably Dylan in the way he plays. And he said Dylan Jr. and CG. So a lot of us embody that idea of fighting, grit, underdog mentality, if you will. And just knowing that a game is won in the fourth quarter, not the first. So just keep plugging away. And when you keep staying with the course, you look at the end of the game, you see what happens, we won. So we just try to do that the next game.
Is Dylan that different than anyone you've played with before?
No, not really. I mean, I've been around that before. It's just the media, it's the NBA, best league in the world. Professional athlete, highest level of basketball, so it's more popularized, but he's definitely in that line of those people. And he's definitely a flip-the-switch guy, because off the court, he's the nicest guy you'll ever want to be around. And then as soon as we walk onto the court, the villain is on the court. So it's a great energy to have. He's definitely going to win us a lot of games that maybe we kind of shouldn't win or we kind of weren't in position to win just by having that edge, that attitude, playing harder than other people, diving, extra efforts. We watched that in film today. There were possessions where heart, will, desire kept the possession alive, and someone ended up with a point. We won the possession game, which is something Coach I preached, and that type of attitude which allows us to do that.
When you look at the third quarter, really the second half as a whole, doing more switching. I feel like a lot of people see the switching on the ball, but can you speak to the organization, the communication off the ball? It's kind of reorganized, like you get a big on the little, things like that.
The switching was a great adjustment. Definitely helped us get back into the game and ultimately win. We even watched in film again, to your point. Were you in there? It's crazy. We watched in film. Royce had a tremendous switch out with CG, and then Royce ended up getting the rebound. So we were very connected on that. The communication was great to be able to get guys in perfect positions. We knew the guys we wanted to, and we had to crowd. DeRozan got it going, Levine got it going, and we were able to play off of one another. The bench was extremely loud as well with helping and talking, so it was a full team effort.
How are you seeing the offensive rebounding approach for you all kind of play to that desire for y'all to be the more physical team and get those second chance opportunities that will be different from the game?
It's just putting pressure on the team, and you just got to keep like pressure, wear your opponent down over time. And going to the offensive rebound doesn't guarantee you'll get it, but it puts in the mind of the person like, okay, I have to watch, I have to look back. And then having to look also slows down your steps on the fast break. Someone can just catch the ball, turn around, and take off. You know, you're likely to get more fast break points, more throwing the ball ahead. So that pressure that we keep putting on the rim doesn't always lead to offensive rebounds. But then, like you saw in that third and fourth quarter, it led to second chance points, and we were able to get the crowd going, get the guys going. The bench came in, did their job, and the starters came and took it home, and we were able to get a win. So that pressure led to us being able to get back and ultimately win the game.
Thanks, man.
So we talked about the slide cuts before, but just the traditional action breaks down, instead of just watching as my man helps, I move, and then you open something else. Can you just talk about how you process the game for that?
How are you? Were you in film? That's crazy, because I was in film for, what is going on? Talk about insider information, sheesh. But no, actually there was a film Coach Ott showed. Colin drove, and then I made a cut. I for sure thought I was getting the ball. Two guys came to me. The ball goes out to a tremendous shooter in Grayson Allen, and he hits the three, and the run continues. And that's what we talked about, like kind of the plays that I try to make. I try to play right basketball. It doesn't equate to me ended up with 30 or being scoreless. But I'm able to, I think, by being on the court, I try to do the right things, be in the right positions, set myself up with my teammates to be successful. And we're all embodying that idea of playing together as a unit, as a family, and that was one. I like you, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.